we got to get some stuff clear. There is definitely a huge difference between you allowing yourself to be still consistently, create a space where the divine and you can communicate, and you allowing yourself to receive the divine downloaded instructions and or order of operations. That is very different from the visualization process that takes place in between all those steps. And so I just want us to like dive a little deeper into that. Go on ahead and grab your water in your pot and let's get into it. Hi, it's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for this Capricorn season. Just a reminder again, for those of you who already know and been rocking with me for a while, we are the embodiment of the zodiacal wheel around these parts. So you are all the signs, we are all the signs. We have access to all of the signs all of the time in their energies. And right now we're in Capricorn season. Capricorn is I do, I use. Capricorn initiates the darkest part of the year, initiates winter. And so we have access to all of the Capricornian themes. Now, the download that came for me was about visualization, and I feel like a lot of us are struggling thinking that we're not or we're bad manifestors, or we never get what we want, or whatever it is that you're kind of telling yourself because you haven't received the materialization of what it is that you're desiring. But I feel like a lot of us are upset about the things that we're not getting because those things aren't for you necessarily, or you're not maybe in the right order for you to receive those things. It's just like a lot of us are wanting to be like millionaires and billionaires, when what happens when the millionaires and billionaires, that their shit is crumbling right now? So it's like that's not true stability either. So I feel like also, what if you got $1 million and it made you a really shitty person? It made you a really shitty friend. What if you got $1 million and you did nothing with it? What, and so I'm not saying that's our only desire. And I think it's funny that I just said that because lead came out in reverse. This is the Emperor, and I'm like, the old empire, the old blueprints for the empire, moot, pointless. That's not where we're going. That's where we've been. And that's what kind of bothers me about people who keep saying, or these astrologers or new age motherfuckers that keep saying that we're in the age of Pisces and that we're going into the age of Aquarius. 2:22 on the clock, mastery, motherfucker. You're like, that doesn't even make sense. We have obviously been in the age of Capricorn, which is career, capitalism, public life, all this celebrity bullshit, getting to the top, being the best, being the first. We've been in the age of Capricorn, and now we're going into the age of Aquarius, and then we're going to go into the age of Pisces. It doesn't make sense that anybody would say that we were going backwards because of what, like the different dimensions and the spherical like orbit of the planets. Fuck out of here. It doesn't even make sense. Anyway, rant over. So with lead coming out in reverse, I feel like this is also, like I said, the Emperor. The Emperor is Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars is now exalted in Capricorn. And I just feel like the old empire, or what you thought the empire was supposed to be, new blueprints are coming in. Oh, and Olivia looks like he's holding like a scroll or blueprints. I feel like the old blueprints are out, the old concepts, the old ideas of what you thought success was, or what it is that you want to accomplish. I just feel like your motivations are changing. You're like, we're pivoting in some sort of way. How could we not after all those eclipses? So, all right, hydrate, light it if you got it. We create a safe space for my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth. Thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for everyone that we read for this Capricorn season 2023. And yes, I said 2023. All right. Because okay, my opinion, I'm a firm believer when you are doing stuff that is in your divine purpose and that you are divinely aligned with, you get this fucking battery pack of energy and courage and all the resources that you need to just like get it done. Stuff just comes in. It's just like, how did this happen? How are we still going? How is it this good? How is it? Because it was meant for you. And that doesn't say that just because something was meant for you, it's going to be easy 100% of the time. No, effort and like faith without works is dead. You know, you got to put in like, you're going to have to put in the work regardless. But there is something about observing, like, I'll just use myself as an example. So I got the download, the vision, the order of operations, because I sat for months and asked for it. And I mean it when I say months. Spirit was just like, was it really? Yes. And it didn't necessarily take that long for it to come in, but I was sitting in, in the ether for a lot, asking for a lot, evaluating, dissecting a lot. So I was just in this flow of spirit, in communication with spirit consistently. And so upon asking for that and receiving it, it was like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do. And in this order. And the in-between is where I got to I feel like that's where I got to play with my visualizations. And so how do I break that down? Let's say, so, okay, it's like, I want to be a tarot, you're going to be a tarot reader, you're going to be doing this, and you're going to be doing this, and you're going to be doing this. My set design, that's my, I visualize that. I came into it came into, that was my creation, or my artistry. What platforms I wanted to do, what on, and how often, and what, the goal is for those platforms, and in career, there's, I'm not explaining this the best, but there's I hope you get it. I feel like there's something about, if you are letting everything just be visualization based, that's you just using your reasoning mind, telling the divine what you want, versus you receiving what is your purpose and your what you're supposed to be doing, and it feeling so right in your bones, and you feeling so excited, and then you being able to visualize and dream up all the things in between. So I hope that makes sense. And I do feel like leaders in your industry are falling away, or leaders in the industry that you're wanting to be in, maybe falling from grace in some sort of way. Number 1, strengthening bonds came out. And this, for me, feels like networking in some sort of way. I know it's just like a woman holding, it looks like a woman smelling a flower. So strengthening your bond to nature, strengthening your bond to solitude as well. I'm going to read this from the book. What are the red borders? I love this deck so much, but I have not read all of this stuff. Minor, okay, physical. So this is the Ace of Pentacles coming in, is what that makes me feel like. Strengthening bonds, keyword, stability, reality, grounded, health. The potential exists now to bring greater stability to your relationships. Be realistic about what you can expect from others and what you can offer in return. Be consistent and clear in your actions and demand the same. By taking a down-to-earth approach, your expectations of other people are more likely to be met and relationships will be strengthened. Scattered emotional energy will not serve you. Be sure to ground yourself. Stay calm or steady and calm energy will translate into secure and strong relationships. To ground yourself, take a walk in nature and connect with the energy of trees and Mother Earth herself. Enjoy greater health by exercising and eating well. A healthy body will help you feel confident about yourself and your abilities. This self-assured energy will enable you to improve current relationships and attract new ones as well. Why Spirit just told us to get in the gym? Out, okay? So there is something about strengthening your bond to connection. Strengthening your bond to nature, strengthening your bond to your physical body. I feel like making sure that you're giving your body the energetic input that it needs so that it can give you the energetic output that you're asking of it. And the strengthening the bonds is really what it is. It's like strengthening your bond to spirit so you can receive the order of operations, and you won't feel like, a plastic bag flowing in the breeze without a purpose, you know what I mean? Or with like feeling like you're not operating in something that makes you feel purposeful, something that you're excited to get up and do every day. I feel like it's really important for you to start letting yourself, like, being honest about what makes you happy, and maybe even playing in a meditative state or in a prayerful state, or playing in the theater of your mind and in visualizing when was the last time you were happy, when was the last time, and what did that look like when you independently happy, not like happy because I was in a relationship, blah, blah, blah. When was the last time you were like satiated with yourself, or really like feeling really accomplished in some sort of way? It feels really important for you to strengthen your bond with your damn self, strengthen your bond with nature, maybe meditating in nature. Maybe some of you are moving or thinking about going somewhere with like better weather. There could be stuff about travel coming up. But with the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like there is this influx of, sacral energy was hidden underneath there. And that's number 2. Step by step, day by day, day by day. Sorry. Hydrate. Strengthen bond with your sacral chakra. And your sacral chakra is where all that, sensual energy and creative energy comes in. So I feel like strengthening your bond with yourself, strengthening your bond with your willpower. There may be a bond that you're strengthening with someone with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements. Also, the sacral chakra is, the motto for it is I do, I will, I have. Yes, I do, I will, I have. And it's funny because Capricorn is I do, I use. And so there is something about you tapping in right now, to like, what is it that I want to do? What do I like doing? What am I already doing that I enjoy? You know what I mean? For like example, if some of you just want to sit around and play fucking video games, it's time to figure out how to become a professional video game player. That's a fucking thing. If some of you just want to like be on social media all day, it's time to figure out how to become a social media manager. It's a thing, and it's very lucrative, might I add. So, I feel like the first step to correcting the way that we're using visualization is by way of strengthening our bond with ourself, our willpower, the God of our understanding, and like understanding you have a hardwire to the divine. You have a hardwire to the universe. You have a hardwire to your inner self, and they're trying to communicate. I feel okay. Lead came out reversed is because, I feel like you are trying to take the lead. You are trying to make these logical decisions when you're actually supposed to be making spiritual decisions. Like the Emperor Aries is I am, and I feel like you are being asked to assess who you are and your strengths, and you can even, phone a friend and figure out what you're good at, or if you're not sure about that kind of stuff, you can absolutely, outsource that information. I don't suggest that, but this is just saying something here about like you're not the one in the lead. You're not your spirit. You are a spirit having a human experience. Your spirit is in the driver's seat, or needs to be in the driver's seat. Not your logic, not your emotions. That shit's subjective. And with practice and patience, you can acquire dominion or power over your logic and over your emotions, and make sure that they're not wrecking your life, or, you know, causing unnecessary accidents. So get out of like the old foundation of, I feel like, wealth, the old foundation of like what we considered wealth. I also feel like who has access to this like mass amount of like prosperity, financial prosperity is shifting. It's like, yeah, it was the innovators before, and I feel like now it's moving to like the healers and the feelers and the connectors and the people who actually are, you know, positively contributing to society, not just progressing it forward. Forward I use loosely. And then we have balance. Number 14, temperance. Yep, and it's funny I said the healers. I feel like the healers the real healers, I have been like unbridled. Like the chains have been broken off and or actively still are being broken off. The card that came out though was balance. And I do feel like what this is the perfect depiction of the merging of the masculine and the feminine. Some of you really are coming in contact with like the people you're supposed to build empires with, the people that you're supposed to go the distance with, the people that you're really supposed to create and innovate with. I feel like there are counterparts coming in, people that end up being like beautiful fucking resources in your life. I feel like there is this merging of like heart, one mind, one energy, like one mission. This feels like the jumbos, how that feels. And so some of you may end up working with your jumbo, or starting a new business with your jumbo, or you're starting a new business and you meet them while you're doing, you know, the new businessy things. And there's a new kind of freedom that's coming out. Final card, final message. Another number 1, clarity of belief with daydreams and decisions on the bottom of the deck. This is the Ace of Swords cutting through the 7 of Cups, where there's been all this confusion, where you've been trying to like pray and, you know, cry out and ask for all this stuff. I'm telling you, it's about to pay off. The divine's coming in, is bringing in all these ideas, and I feel like they are heart-centered, beautiful, like grounded in love, heart-centered ideas and business plans. There may be somebody with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements that's really influencing this, influencing like your dreams. Yeah, like you're in this place where you're nice. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Seek the truth by way of the crown chakra. That's where the information from Spirit comes in. See how it's like coming in from it's descending down. So we seek the truth by way of tapping into the crown. And it's funny that I say tapping. So some of you may have already started tapping. Maybe some of you are needing to tap on your third eye up to the crown, just like tapping from, I'm just about to say the root, and the root is up here. It's like you go ahead and seek the truth and wait. Allow yourself to be patient. We are not going by your timeline. You are going by the divine's timing. And so you allow yourself to consistently put yourself in the position to communicate consistently with Spirit and with Source, and you will be given the information. You will be given the clarity of belief. You will be given the plan. Ooh! My mama gave me this quote last night. Well, it's not a quote, it's a scripture out of Ephesians. And y'all know how I feel about the Bible, but this was chef's kiss. She says she's been reading this she's been reading Ephesians, like she reads Ephesians every day. My mom is the only woman I know that actually reads the fucking Bible. But she said, I've been reading Ephesians every day for years, and I've never seen this. This just jumped out at me yesterday. And the scripture is, it's enlighten me and make plain to me what is the plan. That's all we need. That was the reading. I'm done. That's what it is. Oh! And it'll be given. The divine will share the love. The divine will show you what it is that you're supposed to be doing, the direction you're supposed to be going, where you're supposed to be going in regards to your career, where you're supposed to be going in regards to love and marriage and relationships and partnerships and all of that stuff. The divine will give you the plan. Enlighten me and make plain to me what the plan is. Enlighten me and make plain to me what is the plan. You seek out the truth, you seek out the plan by way of the divine, and you allowing the download to come in, and then it'll be dropped down from into your crown, into your base, your root chakra, down in your groin. The butthole puckers, and all of a sudden that's where the fire gets lit. That's when this battery package of courage and energy all of a sudden happens, and it's just like, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I'll see you over on Patreon. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. All the links are in the description box below. Y'all please like the video so it can spread out to, the peoples. And yeah, let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.